The US has joined calls from Germany and France for an independent investigation into the suspected poisoning of Russian opposition leader and President Putin's fiercest critic, Alexei Navalny. Earlier, the Kremlin said it will be happy to investigate if the German hospital treating him gave details of what caused him to collapse during a flight to Moscow. Africa has been declared free from wild polio, a disease that was leaving tens of thousands of children paralysed every year. The continent hasn't had a naturally occurring case since 2016. It's a victory for health workers who, 15 years ago, embarked on one of the largest ever immunisation campaigns in Africa, with more than 95% of Africa's population now immunised. The Indonesian island of Bali has said it won't open to foreign tourists again this year due to concerns over mounting coronavirus cases. The popular tourist destination had been planning to reopen next month, but those plans have now been scrapped by authorities.
The lawyers for the family of Jacob Blake say that he'll need a miracle to walk again after the 29-year-old was shot in the back by police in the United States, in the US state of Wisconsin on Sunday.
His parents have called for an end to violent protests about the shooting, but they said the officers involved should be held to account.
As I was riding through here, through the city, I noticed a lot of damage. It doesn't reflect my son or my family.
They shot my son 7 times. 7 times. Like he didn't matter. But my son matters. He's a human being and he matters.
Let's take a look at the papers. Start with the Telegraph. A few of the front pages this morning leading with news that some secondary school children in England will have to wear face coverings in school. Telegraph says the announcement came despite ministers insisting for days that there would be no change. Pictured is James Anderson. He took his 600th wicket in England's test against Pakistan last night. You know, you can hear me smiling through my words.
Let's have a look at the front page of The Guardian. The school face covering story is also their lead. They say the PM bowed to pressure from head teachers.
Harry Maguire is on the front page of the Daily Mirror, which says that the footballer will appeal his sentence, having claimed, if anything, myself, my family and friends are the victims.
And you just heard a little piece of it there. Melania Trump's speech at the Republican National Convention has got plenty of people talking on social media, particularly on Twitter. Overnight, the First Lady acknowledged the country's worries over coronavirus and said the president would not rest until the pandemic is dealt with. I'm
doing some crafty folding here. Do you want to start with your inside pages?
You're getting rid of a dodgy image, are you?
Well, no, I've got 2 stories I want here.
I've got a nice picture. Have a look at this, OK? This is called... where's this from? Bear with me. Hold on. This is from the Telegraph. Have a look at this.
Oh, this is the Red Eye. This was delayed, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is the Red Eye flying over Arthur's Seat in Edinburgh. This is to mark the 70th anniversary of VJ Day. As Naga said, the original flypast on the 15th of August was postponed because of bad weather. Look, what a picture. Imagine... Can you see the little people here on the top of Arthur's Seat? What a moment that would have been if you were there for that.
Well, I have been folding. It's the same page. Oh. Funnily enough.
You weren't going to show the same picture, were you?
No. I wasn't going to show the same picture. And this one, I think, would have pleased Lou a lot. Top dog liked on social media?
Go on then.
Labradors. Oh, she's got 2, hasn't she?
She's got one and one black lab and a different one. I'm not fully up on the dog.
You're not fully up on Lou's dogs. Yeah. No, but the dog most liked on social media is the Labrador. It's International Dog Day, so this research came in. Cocker Spaniels second, Siberian Huskies. Now they are beautiful dogs. Yeah. They came third.
Some very important dog news there.
That is very important dog news.
What can I say? Remarkable live folding of a newspaper there. That was very impressive. How long do you think you sit down for during a day? Obviously 3 hours on a breakfast
3 hours,
morning.
4 hours on a Saturday. I don't sit down a lot. Maybe I'd say 5 hours.
OK, well, if you sit down for 4.5 hours or more, then you are sedentary. And sedentary Britain, says the headline. Britain is getting worse, with a huge rise in the number of people who spend more than 4.5 hours a day sitting down. The number has jumped 22.5% in 15 years, one of the highest increases in Europe, with more than half of us potentially risking their health by sitting down for too long. We're one of the worst in Europe, and evidence shows, says this study, that sitting for too long increases the risks of heart attack, stroke and early death.
The thing is, there is a problem with this, right? So we sit down for 3 hours a day,
yes.
right? I'm going to upset the director now. Let's both stand up.
OK.
Right, let's both stand up.
Yeah.
So if we both did the job, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. To me, that looks better.
This is an issue, yes. You see,
This is the issue.
I'm not even lit up here, look. This is the problem.
No, and you
Our
have to see all
director
of
Erin
that.
is moaning now, so I think we should sit down.
She's a bit upset. She's upset we didn't give her any warning, but, you know, Erin likes it that way. How do you tell if a bird is happy? What kind of song would a bird be singing? What style of music was that?
I don't know. That was my impression of birdsong.
What style of music do you think a bird would sing?
Classical.
Classical?
Yeah.
What, a bit of Brahms or Mozart? What are you thinking?
I don't know. Bit of Tchaikovsky?
Jazz.
Oh.
That's how you tell
there you
if a bird is happy when it's singing. So it seems birds of the winged variety, as opposed to birds of the unwinged variety, this is what it says, are keen to get in on the act. Biologists believe birds don't sing purely to mark out territory or find a mate. They just do it because they enjoy it.
OK.
I mean, if they have those marvellous voice boxes, why not?
Why
wouldn't you?
Agreement. Thank you. I feel like I've been slightly educated there.
It's the opioids that are produced in their brains that makes them enjoy it. They sing when they get together as well.
There you go.
Sociable creatures.
So much to learn.